In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Don't let the sadness of your past and the fear of your future ruin the happiness of your present. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue to count. Game over. Every breath that I'm taking, I can feel that they hating. They've been patiently waiting, but I know I can make it through the pain and the lies. Just look me in my eyes. This is not a disguise, but together we rise. I do this for the fans, family and my friends. You gotta look within, believe and know that you can win. So be proud of yourself, cause I'm proud of me. Let your light shine bright so the world can see.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're tuning in, welcome. Yeah, it's me again, Tony Miller Jr., the Influential Mouthpiece, here with another episode of TMI Presents For Your Inspiration. You saw it today on the screen. We're going to be talking about you being unique. Yes, being unique. A lot of times today in society, we see everybody trying to be like everybody. Society, we live in a copycat society. Everybody want to be like him. Everybody want to be like her. Everybody want to be like Mike. Speaking of Michael Jordan, this past weekend, new J's came out. And I was riding in the car with my sister, and she was telling me how everybody was, trying to fight over things and fight over their shoes and get places at the mall, get their tickets so they could get their shoes before it ran out. So I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, if you got hundreds of people willing to fight or kill, whatever the case is, over some shoes that everybody's going to have, how is that being unique? You're probably going to buy the one shirt that goes with it, or you're going to buy, the other two shirts that go with it, and you're going to find somebody else with that exact same outfit, and then you're going to be mad. But, nobody seems to care about that because, it's the new J's. So nobody really cares about being unique. Now, kudos to Michael Jordan. He's getting a killing off of it, but for us out there, we got to understand it's all about being unique these days. God created everybody differently, so it's our job to be unique. Our purpose in life should be to be different. It should be to be special. Because whatever it is that we do, we want to be remembered. Being unique is what it's all about, because if everybody was the same, then that would make life really boring. Think about it. You've heard about a lot of different motivational speakers. So here's an example about being unique. Me and my father. Have you ever seen a father-son motivational speaking tandem? No. You've seen father-sons in baseball, you've seen father-son tandems in football, basketball, whatever the case may be. But you've never seen a motivational speaker and his father, a motivational speaker and his son speak to people on a weekly basis, trying to inspire people, or just going out there and talking to people, trying to inspire them and motivate them to do, whatever they want to do in life. So me and my father with this business, when we started thinking about it, we was like, hey, it'll be different. It'll be a different approach to motivational speaking, because it's going to be father and son doing it, talking to people at different times of the week, and we're going to be motivating. So we're not going to be like anybody else. We're going to be unique. And the thing is, I talk to a lot of people, and they want to be remembered. They want to be unforgettable. And the thing is, in order to be unforgettable, you have to do something special. You really can't just talk about doing something special. You actually have to do it. My dad talked about, being hungry, last week and things of that nature. But, if you actually do it, you're going to be remembered. You're going to be remembered. So whatever it is, you have to make sure you're unique. Look, for you guys that know me out there, I got on my matching visor. I got the blue visor with the blue t-shirt, and you can't see my socks, but best believe those socks are blue too, because I know that I want to be unique. I don't want to wear the fitted caps and the snapbacks like everybody else, because that's their style, that's their stilo, that's how they do what they do. But I know whenever I meet somebody, if I have on this attire or whatever the case is, they're going to remember me. When I meet somebody for the first time, my goal is for them to never forget meeting Tony Miller Jr. Whether he's the kid with the visor turned to the back, whether he's the short, light-skinned guy that I met, whatever the case may be, I want them to remember me for me, not remembering me because I looked exactly like this person or I sounded exactly like this person. When you think about me and my father from now on, whether you thought of him as Reverend Miller or you thought of me as the president of this organization or a member of the GSW racquetball team, you're going to think about us. You're going to be like, hey, Tony and his dad or Reverend Miller and his son, they did a motivational speaking tandem. They started a business together and they started motivating people across the world. That's one way that we're going to be remembered, and that's going to be unique to us. And we have to realize that so many people are worried about people talking about them. And you got to understand, people are going to talk about you regardless. So it's important that you give them something positive to talk about. Give them something positive to talk about. Give them something unique to talk about. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? And I know it's a lot of words out there. A lot of people are going to define themselves with the same one word. But then I challenge you is, what about that one word makes you unique? How can you turn that word and make it unique about only you? That's the challenge. What makes you unique? It's all about being unique. It's all about being you. That's why you was created, so people can remember you for you. Everybody wants to be remembered. But the thing is, we have to do something about it. We have to do something, make that effort to be remembered. Because I really think it's unfortunate if we're not unforgettable. And that means that it's something in our life that we didn't do, we didn't accomplish, so we're not going to be unforgettable. I want people to understand that, hey, he made a difference in my life, or I remember him because he did this. I remember this because he helped me with that, whatever the case is, and that should be your goal too, no matter what your job or occupation is in life. I just want you to understand that God made us different for a reason. The same is boring. It's very boring. So we got to understand that being unique is very important. So if you guys don't take anything away from what I'm saying today, be special. Be unique. And you see, I got it spelled special for you. Unique. YOUnique. It's all about you. It's your show. It's your life. You only live once. So you got to make sure that you live it to the fullest. Live it to the fullest and don't try to be nobody else. We can't be a carbon copy of other people. We got to be ourselves and hopefully let others want to be like us. And then you will see, hey, going back to leadership, if people want to be like you, that means you're doing a good job as a leader. And you want to make sure you as a leader is being positive. And you can have a unique leadership style. Just make sure that it's you. Make sure that it's you and nobody else. You may be similar to this guy or similar to that girl, but make sure that there is something about you, something about your technique, something about what you do that is unique to just you. It's the Influential Mouthpiece signing out. And remember, you can never get too much inspiration.
Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Faith that the will to change is everything. Cause I came from nothing, but now I'm something, and I'm living a dream. Martin Luther King, if you said I could make it, well now I'm here. If you said I can take it, well I conquered my fears. I with the old, and with the new.